Welcome viewers. So today we are going to talk about running tips for the beginner runners. So running has gained in popularity, and why not? Because it is one of the best fitness regimes. It helps in maintaining weight, losing weight. Also it helps to control blood pressure, sugar, and reduces the risk of many diseases including diabetes, hypertension, heart attacks, strokes, and even cancers. So, what are some of the things which a beginner runner should take care? So, first, briefly about my own running journey. I started running about 2.5 years back at the age of 49, and then in the last 2.5 years or so, I have done about 120 half marathons and one full marathon, and uh, and also in the process I lost about 30 kgs of weight, and all my parameters are normal. So basically first thing is to improve your sleep or have a good sleep, because for running one needs good sleep, and at least 7 to 8 hours of night sleep is needed. And I prefer running in the mornings, so you should sleep by 10, get up by 5 or 5:30, so that you have about 1 to 1.5 hours in the morning for your runs. And then regarding nutrition before the run, it's not so important. I have about 7 to 8 pieces of soaked almonds in the morning, but I know many runners who do intermittent fasting and they're able to run without having anything before the run, so that's not important. And then regarding mornings or evenings, I think it's personal choice, but definitely mornings are better because air is cooler, it's fresher, pollution is less, and there is lesser amount of traffic on the roads. But if you have no free time in the mornings and only evenings are free, you could always run in the evenings also. That's not an issue. Then the question comes, shall I run indoors on the treadmill or outdoors? So any day outdoor running is better, because as you can see nice views, nice sceneries, you get the sunlight also, and exposure to nature has its own benefit in addition to the benefits of running or walking. But if you have no place to run outdoors, there is no park, there are no safe roads either, then of course treadmill running also is fine, so that's not an issue. Then the question comes, how much to start with. If you are a beginner, you should start slowly with say 2 or 3 kilometers of walks, and then over a time of say few weeks to few months, you can increase the distance as well as the pace, and by about 3 or 4 months you should be able to cross 5 kilometers. Then the next question comes is how much or how many days we have to run. So basically it's about 4 to 5 days of running in a week is fine, and the remaining 2 or 3 days you can walk or do strength training, because that's also important. And the strength training has got its own benefits. It will make your muscles stronger, and at the same time the risk of injuries will be lesser, and definitely that will improve your pace also. So we should not skip that. In the beginning of my running I was skipping strength training, but my pace has definitely improved, and I feel much more energetic after I incorporated strength training for the last 6 months or so. So that's important. Then the gear also is important. You should have a proper shorts and tees. Tees are which are sweat absorbing, they are better, and also reflective colors if you are running outdoors, so that people can notice you, traffic can notice you. And also it's a good habit to run against the traffic to minimize the risk of any untoward events. And if you look at general nutrition, definitely protein intake is important to build muscles and the muscle growth. So focus on increased protein intake. And then regarding this recovery or rest days, There is no uniform rule, but yes, of course, if you feel fatigued or tired, then definitely you should take a break. Regarding knee issues, all studies have shown that runners have lesser risk of knee pain, hip pain, and the risk of arthritis. So I'm talking about recreational runners. So, but whereas those who are competitive runners who take part in Olympics and all the national, international competitions, they have to run a lot. So they have a higher risk of osteoarthritis of the knees. But for most of us who are recreational runners, the risk of arthritis is not much. It is reduced by 3 times. So that is a good thing. Those who are overweight or obese to start with, obviously they can't run. They have to start walking, lose some weight, and then after that you can start running. Also, you should make sure that you are fit. Means a few basic tests may be required that will help you. So in that, hemoglobin, blood sugar, cholesterol, and also few basic heart tests like ECG, echo, cardiogram, treadmill test. So these should be done before you start running, and after that also once in a year it is better to get it done. And see, running should not make you fatigued. When the question comes is the pace. So whatever pace you are running, you should feel comfortable. You should be able to converse or sing your favorite song at that time. But if you feel that you are out of breath, then reduce the pace. Other way to look at is the heart rate. If you have a watch or smart device where you can monitor your heart rate, then follow that. And the best heart rate is about, if you are running at your good pace, it's about 85% of your maximum heart rate. And so these are some of the things you have to keep in mind while running. And then running is for enjoyment, and running also makes you feel happy, because post running there is a release of endorphins and various chemicals in the brain, which are also the reward centers, and they make the runners feel high. There is something called runner's high, so you can enjoy it on a daily basis, and all the other added health benefits that come with running. So I have tried to cover some of the basic things about running, and if you still have any questions unanswered, please post in your comments. If you like the video, please like it, share it for wider reach, and subscribe to my channel for watching more informative videos on running and other important health related topics. Thank you.